It's about that time.
Line dance.
Woo!
Let's
Oh yeah.
talk
It's about
soul.
that time.
Line dance. Let's
Come on.
talk
It's about
soul.
that time.
Line dance. Let's
Y'all ready?
talk
Listen.
soul. Line dance.
Slide left, right, keep it clean. We're talking soul line dance with the queen. Play trivia, win some money. Ooh, we keep it funny. You don't have to wonder about another. Cause we gon' make it do what it do. What it do. Ready, so ready. Now we're just waiting on you to talk
Soul. Line dance.
with the queen.
Talk soul. Line dance.
Hey,
Let's talk soul. Line dance.
with the queen.
Talk soul. Line dance.
Hey,
Talk soul. Line dance. Let's talk soul. Line dance.
here we go.
Talk
Come on, here we go.
line dance.
Here we go.
Talk
Come on, here we go.
line dance.
Hello. Hello, everybody out there in Line Dance Land. This is your girl, Queen Sheila. I just want to tell you that I am so happy to see y'all. I'm just sending a message real quick. I'm so happy to see y'all today. As usual, I tell you, it's just a blessing to have friends that you can talk to no matter where they are around the United States, around the world. And this is what we do on Let's Talk Soul Lines. That's why it's called Let's Talk, because we're going to talk. So I have an awesome guest today. My co-host, Mr. Charles and Miss Sandra, they're on the road traveling. So they're going to try to tune in. I'm not sure if they're going to make it, but if not, we're going to have us a good time anyway until they get on. And so today, I have an awesome guest with us. Let me tell you. Y'all not ready. You're not ready. What I need you to do, I need you to fasten your seatbelt, okay? And how Mr. Charles did last week, put on your strap on your parachutes. I'm putting mine on right now so I can be like Mr. Charles. Oh wait, that ain't gonna work if I'm putting the microphone in my parachute. Okay, wait. I got my parachute on. I'm ready, y'all. Y'all ready? Okay, I'm telling you, strap yourself in with your seatbelt. If you're driving, put your parachute on. If you're local, and get ready because the guest we have today is an awesome, awesome lady, all the way across the waters and across the street and down the highway and however you get there, down at the airport, all the way from Washington D.C. None other than Melody Robinson. Hey, Melody. Okay, how you doing?
Hey
Hi,
everybody. How's everybody doing?
good. Good to see
Yes,
you.
yes,
Good to
yes.
see
Good to
you.
see you as well. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you. It's an awesome pleasure to have you here with us today. I tell you, I'm trying to get this screen to act right. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
The only ones do it that
Okay.
way. Okay, so at least we can see you, Melody.
That's
um,
important.
it's it's
Yeah,
it's a pleasure to have you on Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. We really
thank
are
you.
excited about you being here. We have some people tuned in already. Adrian Speed
Okay.
in Motion says, hello to all. I'm working. She said, I'm working. I won't be able to chime in much, but you'll watch the replay. Remember, I was telling you we could go back and watch it later.
Yes.
Melva Sinnott say
Replay.
hello.
Mhm.
Say hello, Melanie. Hello,
Hello, Melba.
Queen.
Yeah.
So they'll be tuning in, and I'll try to do the shout outs to their name as they come in. So,
Okay.
Melody, first I'm going to
Okay.
ask that you tell us who Melody is.
Well, Melody is first and foremost a child of God.
Praise
Second
God.
of all, she is the daughter of Willie and Clara Robinson. She
Okay.
has deep Southern roots, deep Southern roots.
Okay.
But she was raised in the North, raised in New Jersey, basically. A lot
Uh-huh.
of people probably don't know that.
Okay.
Um, and dad's side from South Carolina, and
Mhm.
mom's side originally from Alabama.
Okay.
So, like many families, family moved north in that great migration, and my parents mainly went north on the tail end of the Great Migration in the 60s.
Okay.
So, so I was, raised in New Jersey basically, and
Okay.
got to Washington D.C. because that was the first job offer that came in was from Washington D.C.
Okay.
Out of high school. So I said, "Well, off to D.C. I go." All
Okay.
right. Yes. So actually, I live in Maryland, and
Okay.
I've worked in DC and Maryland, DC. Like to say I'm from the DMV. That's our
Okay. Yeah.
moniker for this area, the DMV.
Yes.
And
Uh-huh.
so, yeah, so I'm in the healthcare field, basically the healthcare field, and so not a nurse or a doctor, just like behind the scenes and administrative type work.
Okay.
And so that's on a computer all day. I talk to physicians and email them and whatnot. So it's just good to line dance, and once that 9 to 5 is in, you know,
Uh,
then I'm going to my second job, which is
okay.
line dancing. So
Line dancing.
yeah.
Okay. Um, so that's real interesting. That I thought you were, a
Mhm.
Washingtonian, but you actually live in Maryland because most people that
Yes.
live there live on a Maryland, live in Maryland or Virginia.
Right.
So,
Right. Yeah.
okay,
Really.
that's
Yeah. Maryland. Yeah.
really
Yeah. So
interesting.
I
Go ahead.
yeah. So I say yes to DC. I say yes to Maryland. Either one.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
me. Well, I'm a
Yeah.
Washingtonian. I'm actually a Washingtonian. I'm from Washington, D.C., born
Right.
and,
Right.
I know when I hear DMV, I was like, "Whoop, whoop, DMV in the house," because no matter what
Yes.
side of the river or the water or the street you're on, you still in DMV, you know? I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Um,
Yes. I remember
we
when
have
I
some more.
met you some years back. I remember when I met you some years back, and you had
Uh-huh,
told me that you were from Washington D.C. So I thought that
yeah,
was interesting. Yeah. Very
um,
good.
we have a few more people that tuned in. We have Harriet Cox Stuckey. Hi,
Oh,
Harriet.
Harriet.
And we have
Harriet.
Carla Gray from
Hey.
London, UK. Hi, London. I mean, hi, London. Hi, Carla. And we have Ricky Potts. He said, hello, everyone
Hello.
on the road
Hello.
from Georgia. Hey, Ricky.
Hey,
And
oh,
then we have
Jackie's on. Jackie, yes. She
Lewis.
said,
Yep.
"Hey, Tim, our
Twin.
birthdays are on the same day."
Oh,
Jackie,
okay.
yes, birthday on the
Okay.
same day. Yeah.
Oh,
All
oh, well,
right.
maybe we have to get Jackie to sing happy birthday. No, I'm just messing. I'm just messing with Jackie.
Right.
Yes. So talk to us about your line dancing and how you became a line dance instructor. I mean, when did you become a line dancer? Anything you want to tell us about your line dance career?
Okay, well, officially, I give the date of 1999 because I officially started, line dancing, you know, Fast and Furious. But
Okay.
I do want to, I got to mention hand dancing in 1998
Oh,
because that's when I learned early line dances
uh-huh.
from Smooth and Easy, the hand dance organization out of Washington, D.C. And I did learn those early line dances like Boogie Shoes and Music, the Rip, and there's one other one. But anyway, so I just want to give a shout out to the hand dancers because I actually started hand
Uh-huh.
dancing. And then 1999 comes through, my coworker, the late Pat Harris said, "Melody, let's go to Randy Dennis's line dance happy hour." And this is my first time. I didn't know anything about dancing, and I'm good. And so
Mhm.
it was in a nightclub. And I mean, I literally got hooked. I'm sure a lot of people can say that they got
Uh-huh.
when they, that first line dance. And
Uh-huh.
I didn't know the line dances, whatever. But I pick up pretty quickly. And
Okay.
the first line dance that I learned there was Baltimore Bounce too. That was my
Okay.
first line dance, and I'm sure a lot of people out there know that first line dance that they
Yeah.
learned. Yeah, so that
Yes.
was mine, Baltimore Bounce 2. And
Okay.
I worked in Columbia, Maryland, so
Mhm.
I was close to Baltimore. And
Okay.
so really I got my start with line dancing in the Baltimore area, and yeah, I mentioned that I learned the early dances in DC, but
Uh-huh.
really got my start and in Baltimore. So
Oh.
yeah, I'll give my shout out. I guess shout out to Baltimore line dancing, Philadelphia line. I mean, you just don't know. I'm talking about 24 years
Oh,
um,
man.
line dancing. So
What a
I can
blessing.
I can give a lot of history there. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Real quick, Cynthia Barksdale just tuned in. She said, "Hey, Queen and Melody."
okay.
And
Hello.
now the other man I
Yeah.
know, GBP 56% H. Say hi, Melody. You know who that is?
No,
Melody?
50, you said 50. Oh, no,
No,
I don't. No, I don't.
I don't know who. But hello,
No.
GBP 56. um,
Okay.
Marie Young. Hi, Marie.
Hello,
Marie tuned
Marie.
in from DC. And D Moses. Say hi, Melody. And
Hey, Danita. Hey.
she
Yeah.
danced with Melody at Lorenzo's studio way back. Laugh out loud.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Now I remember Marie. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for joining in. Thank you.
Thank you to everybody who tuned in thus far. Um, so Melody, you said something about hand dancing. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
I moved to Florida in 2010,
Mhm.
and I found one person who could hand dance, and they moved away.
Oh, no. Oh,
So I,
no.
I loved hand dancing.
Yes.
Tell us about what's the difference in hand dancing, maybe, and line dancing. Let's compare the two.
Well, the big difference is with hand dancing, you have a partner. With line
Right.
dancing, you don't usually. So that's the big difference.
Okay.
And I think that's the reason why I graded toward line dance. I mean, because I can see I can get my dance on. I didn't need a partner per se. And I mean, I really took hand dancing seriously because I took the class for 6 months. You can you're eligible to graduate. I mean, it was a big thing and back then, and it
Okay.
still is, but maybe not quite as much because everybody was talking about hand dancing at that time. But that's
Okay.
the big difference. The partner, yeah.
So that
So
would be a
but
comparison.
Smooth and Easy, they had so many guys dancing. We would be lined up, the females, and then the men would just, we can get a chance to dance with every male person, so you can get a chance to, you know, experience different men, different people, and how they, dance with you. So we would go through drills. So it was
Mhm.
not a problem at all. Just going to the socials and the events and everything. Then that's where you may not get a chance to dance like you do in line dance every dance. You may have to
Right.
just sit there and then we were told, I mean, Brad told us, you can ask a guy if you want to dance,
That
you
was
can.
I thought that was different too, because I took, ballroom and Chicago
Mhm,
8 count,
mhm,
and,
mhm.
they said, "It's okay to go ask a guy to dance," and I'm like, I don't know it that well to go ask somebody to dance,
Right. I
I'm just
did it
learning.
very seldom, but I have done that. Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah, and I've done that too. I've taken workshops with Chicago stepping. I've
okay,
taken salsa. I just wanted to experience, different types of dance. And
okay,
the Chicago stepping workshops were really, really helpful. Really helpful. So when I was learning those Midwest line dances, and then I knew how to get on it. I knew how to get on the beat,
okay.
and so it helped.
That's
Yeah.
good. Now I can start out now with that type of dance, with couple dance, I call it, whether it's swing or it's Chicago or whatever it is.
Mhm.
I'm good when I first start, but after they spin me 3 times, I'm over there. That's where they lose. me. Seriously, they lose me over there. Because you
Right.
know that some of those guys turn you and turn you and turn you. They can turn me
Mhm.
one time. I might get back. But if you
Right.
turn me two times, I'm done. Might as well let it go. I'm on the right foot again.
Yeah. Yeah. How
You
about
know,
that?
I understand what you're saying, about that. That's really interesting. It's something about line dancing. And I think what for me, what I feel like the difference is it's okay to dance in couples. I love to hand dance. I call it hand dance. Swing.
Mhm.
I call it hand dance. I love to hand dance. That's really cool because I can,
Mhm.
get it on. But when I line dance, it's like I can show who I am. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? You
Oh,
your
yeah.
couple dancing, the guy can make you look good or he can make you look bad. You know what I'm saying? Not make you look
Right.
bad, but he can shine
Right.
and you don't see who you are. And so
Right.
that's what I like about line dancing. When you line, I see some people line dance, I know exactly who they are. I don't call no names like Earl, you know what I'm saying? Nothing, done that, no, there's some people who, you just know who
Right.
they are the moment you see them. And that's how I feel
Yes.
that's how I feel about hi Gwen Penn. That's how I feel about being able to line dance and
Yay,
showing who you are.
Charlie.
Mhm.
Right. Oh, yes, yes. That self-expression is it's just
Right.
nothing like it. And, when people know me on the floor, once I know the dance, then you put in your own steps, your own spin, your own groove, and
Yes.
it's just wonderful. You really can get into yourself
Mhm.
and
Yeah,
self-express. Yeah.
Rondine Hackett told me. I
So,
said, Rondine, how do y'all remember all these dances? I'm like, I could do, I might know about 50, 75, but they like hundreds. And I was like, how do you remember? He said, if you miss a step, just act like that was your special step in there. You know that you I was like, that worked for me. Because I do.
yeah.
He said, add your
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
thing.
That's a
As
good
you say, when
one.
you hear a song that you really like, you can really shine. I mean, it shows. You know what I'm saying? It really shows when you hear a song that, oh, that's my song. It's a different. You hear my
Mm.
song, you like this. But when you hear another song, you be like, mm-hmm. It's not a good song, but that's just not one that moves you. You know what I'm saying? And
Right,
that's the
right,
difference.
right,
That's really the
right.
difference. Now I'm more of a mid-tempo to slow. I guess as I got older, that's what I like,
Mhm, mhm,
mid-tempo to slow dance. Now,
mhm.
I have done the Get Bigs and um,
Okay.
the Be More Shuffle. Is that what it's called? Be More Nation, that one. Those ones that are like this,
Be More Nation, Be More
yeah,
Different.
I've done those
Yeah.
and I know how to do those, but it's not something I teach
Mhm.
that often in my class. So what level,
Oh, okay.
what is your preference in teaching in your class?
Mm, for teaching,
Mhm.
well, I gravitate to
Okay.
beginners because first of all, I just like to see that progression. The emphasis for beginners are those
Okay.
basic steps because we see those basic steps in many line dances. And so just to see that first group, that first class, and they've progressed over months, and now you're teaching lower level intermediate dances. I mean, they don't know that might be an intermediate
Right.
level, but so then you got to start thinking maybe I need a beginner class and then a beginner
Okay.
slash intermediate, and my beginners don't know that, but no, we're not staying on all beginners
Okay.
all the
Right.
time. Once I see that they're getting those basic steps,
Mhm.
if I'm
Mhm.
dancing on the floor,
Okay.
I do like the fast. I do
Okay.
like the fast. And I'm just going back, like, it's easy though, and blow the whistle. I, I do love those, but I do like those smooth, slow ones too. And the Midwest line dancers have always impressed me because they are just so smooth with their
Okay.
dancing. And there's just one dance I can't think of the name of it, but I remember one from way back called Chillax. That was really a nice groove, real, and just like those type of
Okay.
dances. Um, but I do like the fast ones. Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes,
And like I
yes.
said, I do them because, like, Get Big. What happened? I teach mostly seniors.
Mhm,
90% of my group is
mhm,
seniors, and
mhm.
we went to. I think it was a we go to South Carolina. I think it was South Carolina to an all white party. I can't think of his
Mhm.
name because I want to. Sir James Mosey. We went to
Oh
South
yes,
Carolina.
James.
It's
I've
all
been to
white.
one of his. Yeah.
And oh my good, they were on the floor doing Get Big. And we got back on the bus and
Mhm.
they was like, Queen, you gotta learn Get Big. I said, huh? What?
What? What's
Yeah,
good big?
no, but we had seen somebody do it
Mhm,
at this party. And
mhm.
my team don't want to do nothing faster than a da 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 da. And they said, we want you to learn Get Big so you can teach us. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack because I really don't believe it, you know. But it's like when they see other people doing something a little faster, then they
Mhm.
wanna do it, you know what I'm
Yeah, we'll
saying?
do it.
And I
Yeah.
was like, "You gotta learn that one so you can teach us that one." "Okay. Alright."
Right. 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 Yeah. I had a student. She's in my beginner class, and she liked one of Nicole's dances. Nicole's dances tend to be intermediate, advanced
Okay.
dance,
Mhm.
and so she just loved this dance, and begins with a C. Of course, I can't recall it right now. But so I said, well, normally I don't teach advanced dances in a beginner class. So I said, well, I'll go ahead. I'll spend a couple of weeks on this dance and for the class.
Mhm.
But the folks, they were losing. They're just like, okay, this is a little bit much for me.
Okay.
She watched the videos. She said, "I'm going to get this dance." She was a beginner dance, didn't have that line dance experience, and she got it. I mean, she worked on it, and
Okay.
that just told me like anything in life that we want to do, and we
Mhm.
don't, you don't know how to do it or whatever. You just have to, you learn, you practice, and she's just my, my barometer that okay, you can take it to the limit. You can just because you're a beginner, you can do an advanced dance if you really want to.
Really want
Yeah.
to. Yep. I
Yeah.
totally agree with that. We wanna welcome our co-host, Mr. Charles. Hey, Mr. Charles.
Yay! I
Uh,
look rough. I don't care.
That's all right. Melody said that she
yeah.
knows of you, but she had never met you. So
Hi,
let
Right.
me know
Molly.
you see Mr.
Hey,
Charles.
Mr.
We gotta
Charles.
meet.
Nice to meet you.
Same here. What did I miss? Did I miss the toast yet?
No, not yet. No, we ain't got to the toast yet. Not yet. Hey, Mr. Charles, Mr.
Yes,
Charles,
yes.
I ain't want to leave you out there, Mr.
No, yeah. All right, all right, Melody. What you at? What you got, Melody?
Well, what I
Charles.
got? Okay, I got my Tweety here.
Okay,
That's close enough.
free
Got my
cup.
little
Okay.
That's
Tweety,
close
Oh,
enough.
Miss
the
Beauty.
Tweety fan.
That's off red. That's off red.
Yeah, okay. Shirley Thompson said, I learned to line dance. I learned to love line dancing under Melody's instruction.
Oh
She
wow.
still don't know how y'all remember all those dances, but she does. Yes, that's why I was like, how do y'all remember all those dances? And Katrina Anderson said hi, and
Hello,
Melva said,
Katrina.
"Hello, Mr. Charles," and Carla Gray said 100. Yes. So
Hey.
he said, "You get your computer straight, Mr. Charles." Oh, did you get your computer straight, Mr. Charles? Remember you said,
Yes, yes, yes. I could see.
all right, you see?
It
So,
just popped up. It must have been a virus. It just
oh,
got right. Yeah.
possibly. You remember one week I couldn't see the comments. I got my comments back. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah. So Melody, since I just popped up, tell me a little bit about yourself. I know this is probably a rerun, but tell me about yourself for a second.
I've got 24 years of line dancing in.
Whoa.
Yes, and 21 of those years are teaching. Right.
Oh,
So
okay.
I started out hand dancing first and then gravitated to line dance. When I
Mhm.
went to Randy Dennis's happy hour, I realized, okay, this is for me. This is for me, line dancing.
Great.
And yeah, I got with Lynn Dancing Club. I met Sharon in Baltimore because I started out line dancing in Baltimore, even though I'm in the Washington, D.C. DMV area. And Sharon was starting Lynn Dancing Club. She was going to start teaching in Prince George's County. I told her, I said, I live in Prince George's County. I said, I can help you, help you teach. And the rest is history. I've been with Lynn Dancing 13 years.
Wow.
I just took off from there because we did a lot of community events, and we also performed and we competed too. Back then we were competing.
Whoa.
Yeah, competition. So
now what's Sharon's last name?
Sharon
had her
Lynn.
last week.
Oh,
last
okay.
ICLPI. I think it was last week or week before last.
What's her last name?
Sharon Lynn Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay. A couple weeks ago, I think. Yeah.
Yes, a couple weeks ago. Okay, yes. We had her on.
Yeah.
So Melody, you belong to a line dancing organization that you were just talking about. Tell us the name of it.
Yes. The name of the organization is the International Consortium of Line Dance Instructors. Right.
Wow.
It's a mouthful, but we call it ICLDI for short. And it's a certification program for instructors. And it was started in 2010 by Sharon Lynn Holmes. And I was part of that first group. We put the program together, and we did a lot to get it off the ground. Some people, it just depends on where you are. You feel that you need certification, and then many instructors don't feel they need it. Just depends on what your goals are. Are you going to be in business? Do you want to get that legal instruction? Do you we have an entrepreneur come in to talk about running a business. We have an attorney come in talking about the legal aspects of teaching line dance. We talk about teaching techniques.
This is with Aileen, right? Isn't this with Aileen?
Aileen?
Yes, Aileen is, yes.
Yeah, she called me
Aileen's in
years
the
ago and wanted me to join. I had a convention. She wanted to bring all you guys to Denver when I was in Denver at that time. And then COVID hit. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
part of our group as well.
You're Denver?
I was for 15 years. I'm in Spartanburg, South Carolina now. Down in the country.
Yes, South Carolina roots. Yep.
They retired. We got some new. Hey, Ray Too Cool just tuned in.
Ray Johnson, what's up,
Ray? And the LDC group for 10 plus years.
Yes.
Hey, Ray. I've seen Ray.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah. So, Melody, let me ask you something. Have you ever been a place that you've never been, that you were at home and you were doing a dance or just line dancing, period, and it took you somewhere you've never been?
It took me somewhere, probably on the dance floor. I can remember a time at Randy Dennis's happy hour. We were all on the floor. And that was a moment that I experienced, all of us, where we were just all in sync. And this was, years ago. And even Randy had, commented, and he said, "Are you feeling that? You all feeling that?" Because we were just all like as one. And I just can't explain it. That was like my only time experiencing something like that. And I remember one time, and I like going to different places and seeing how different line dancers, different areas like the Midwest or Philly dancers, everybody kind of dances different. It's a different feel to their dancing. And I can remember in the Midwest, I could swear I saw the dancers were floating above the floor. They had that was the
okay.
my mouth was open. I'm like, they are floating above the floor. This
that's
the way I look.
We don't float above the floor. Yeah, it's just, and then Philly was intense. It's really something. The Philly dancers, they were just dancing intense. And I was on a floor once, and I was dancing with like former, and the floor was going up and down, like up and down, up and down, and so like a herd of
Twilight
animals.
Zone.
And it's just thinking back on those experiences, and just going to different places, experiencing these different, line dancers and how they dance. It's just different. So
I know I was to say one of my sayings is line dancing can take you places that nothing else can.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And I don't mean like New York, Maryland, Virginia. I mean, you could be on the dance floor, you could be dancing, and you just
Mhm.
out there. I know I've been there. I'm sure you have. And
Right.
Charles, have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there to where I forgot what I was doing. I forgot to call out the signs. I'm just doing stuff. I'm like, okay, where am I? Okay, let me get back to where I'm supposed to be. Because
Right.
you're just in that groove, you're just feeling good,
Right.
and you hear that music, and it just takes you. The dance just takes you. So, oh yeah.
That's what makes
Yes.
for a good instructor
I've been there.
too, is that or a good dancer, just a good dancer. You hear that song, that one that
Mhm.
moves you, and you be like, ow, ow, now what am I supposed to be doing? Okay,
Oh yeah. What we doing?
you know. Angela
Yes.
Brown said it's the joy of dancing. And
Oh,
Jackie
the
Lewis,
love.
Don Dupree, now Dupree, excuse me, says, Mel, yes. She's like, yes, Mel.
Exactly. Right. Right.
Dancing
Well,
all
you know what,
Back
Queen?
back
Uh,
a long way.
I'm so glad you're able to read all these comments, because remember last week I had to read them all. So I am glad that you're reading them.
they're coming back. I'm excited because last week, Melody, I had done something to my within this platform we use, because it's not we don't use Zoom or anything. This is actually a podcast platform, and I'm learning how to use it, even though I've used it for over 2 years now. I had hit something, and it took my I couldn't see any of the comments, and I could not figure out for the life of me how to get them back. And I called
Ooh.
because I paid them a lot of money every year to have this platform, and they told me how to get it back. I was like, yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pressure on me, Melody. I had to read like 153 of them. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh,
I just said stop. Forget it.
Mr. Charles
wow.
said, I can't read that fast.
I apologize, everybody.
Right. Right.
but
Oh my.
but actually, line dancing to me is just sharing as an instructor. It's
Mhm.
sharing because,
Mhm.
like I said, I teach mostly seniors. And Melody, I was in class the other day, and Mr. Charles, and one of my newer students who I didn't even, sometimes you don't think they're paying you no attention. They just, kind of dance.
Right,
And
right.
she said, "Oh, Queen, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8." I said, "What?" I was excited because that meant to me that evidently my teaching is getting,
Yes.
they're taking it in, because sometimes you think nobody even pay you any attention, or they're not
Yeah.
learning. But then
Right.
when one of my new students who came in with 2 right feet is now counting a dance, I was like, oh my God, I had to go hug her. I said, thank you so much, because you don't know what that means as an instructor,
Yes.
that people are remembering what you teach them.
What you taught. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
what you taught,
Absolutely.
and so I was excited, about that. Now, I probably haven't taught on as many platforms as you, Melody, or you, Mr. Charles, but the ones that I have, like visiting somewhere else, when I've taught on those platforms, I mean, it's like
Mhm.
I don't know, you feel excited but nervous at the same time,
Mhm. Mhm.
feel excited but nervous. But
Yeah.
it's the fact that, okay, God, I thank you for this opportunity. If it's one person in the room, or it's 200, 300 in the room, it's the same for me. I went to class the other day. We had a bad storm. I didn't think anybody would come. I drive 50 miles to my class. I didn't think anybody was coming. And it was
Wow.
only 3 of us. I had 2 students and me. And we danced for 2 hours. But we
Okay.
had a great
That's a
time,
great time.
because
Yeah.
I feel like this. God gave me this talent for a reason. Gave all of us our being instructors. And if we
Mhm.
don't use that talent, if it's about whoever's in the room, or is it about us teaching and having a good time while we do it?
Yes. Yes.
And so
Right.
they was like, well, we don't have to stay. It's only 2 of us. I know we're gonna stay. We're gonna do something up in here, you know.
Right.
Have you
Well,
ever
you-
tried that? Go ahead, Mr. Charles.
No, I was just saying, remember Gilbert said she taught that one person for a year?
Yes, one person.
Just
She had
a
one
whole
student.
year.
whole
She was
year.
determined. She didn't
Wow.
care. She didn't.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Melody. She said you ever had that happen.
Well, no, I've taught one student, two students, three students, you know, like whoever comes, okay, let's rock and roll. Let's do it.
There.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be there. They're supposed to be there.
That's right. And you know, it's like the one-on-one. They really appreciate that you took the
Mhm.
time to teach them, even though they were the only one, there was only two of them in the class. You took the
Mhm.
time to teach them, and they can learn better because they ain't worried about what nobody over
I
here doing.
know.
I can't keep up. Da, 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 da. It's the one-on-one. And I say we had a
Right.
ball. We
Well,
had a ball in the storm.
Yes.
Well, Queen, back to what you were saying,
Right.
piggyback off what you said,
Mhm.
that there's a certain satisfaction when you see that student that's struggling and they get it.
They get it.
That is the glorification for an instructor.
Yeah.
That's that yes moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, they got it.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I don't care if it's that one individual.
That's why I like teaching beginners.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's why I teach.
Mhm.
I want to, you can do all your
Right.
little flipping and flopping and showing off, but it's for them, in my opinion. It's for them when you teach.
Oh, for sure.
It's something you said, Melody. You
sure.
said you like teaching beginners.
Mhm.
I had a student in my class who went off and started their own class, which is great. You know, I'm excited. And they said, "Oh, well, I'm not going to teach any beginner dances. I'm only going to teach advanced dances." And I said, "You know, okay, if that's what you want to do, it's your class. You do what you want to do."
Yes.
But one thing I learned,
Right.
if you want to draw new people, everybody's not going to come in at an advanced level. 99 of your people are going to come in at a beginner's level. Don't know left and right, go with a coaster
Right.
step. So how are you going to advance dances?
Right.
They don't even know the call outs.
I
But
know.
that's
Right.
how we learn. You know what I'm saying? As
Right,
instructors,
right.
we learned that you can teach the advanced dances, but who's going to be doing them? Because you got to do it over and over and over, and they don't know the call outs and they don't know which direction. You turn it right, they turn it left. You know, you don't turn the half turn, they don't
Right.
know quarter. So those things are important in line dancing. You know, how you teach, if you take the time,
Yes.
you know, I like beginners. That's just me.
That's
I don't do
Yeah,
all beginner
yeah.
dance, but I like to teach beginners because that way they learn from the beginning level and then we can graduate up, you know. But if they come to my class and you never
Exactly.
danced before and I'm teaching Get Big, you're gonna leave me like I lost my mind.
And what happens when we leave, Queen? What happens when we move on? I mean, what's the next generation? We have to teach for. The beginner thing is a big thing. If you notice, Carlos with his beginner's ball, he has 88 tickets left. 88,
Wow.
712. And I think he just put out like 3-4 weeks ago. Beginner's ball. That's a key word.
Beginners.
You can
That's right.
all do it.
Mhm.
You can learn and do it. So it's a big thing now with beginners. Thank you, Ray.
Yeah, Ray said, Mr. Charles, you hit the nail on the head. Some weeks I have only one student, but she is so consistent. It makes me feel good. It does.
It
It
does.
does.
Yeah.
It's
You
like,
know?
this is
That
why
one
I'm
student,
here.
You
This
know?
is why I'm here. Exactly.
Yeah.
Angela Brown said she saw Zandra at Young and Restless event. She said they had a great time. Yeah, Zandra is driving back to Alabama from Jacksonville.
We can put a
Okay.
GPS on her.
Yeah, I told her
Yeah,
traveling
right.
crazy. Harriet says
Right.
for many, line dance is a legal way of altering one's state of consciousness.
That's what you're talking about.
Queen and many more of you this coming August 11, 12, and 13 at a Purple Rain Affair. Oh, okay, in Ontario. Yes, I will be there.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'll be on the cruise.
Yeah, you're on the cruise. Yeah. And B said that's what it's all about, helping people move, cause movement, because movement is medicine. And
Yes.
it is. It is. You ever went to class and like your back was hurting or something, and you're like, oh man, I can hardly move, my back hurt. But baby, when the music come on,
What back? What hurt? What pain?
right, what hurt? What you talk about? Hi, Kathy.
Yeah.
Kathy tuned in. How you doing, Kathy?
Hello,
Yeah.
hello.
So Melody, how's your class? Do you have like a big class? What days are your classes?
Well, I just started kind of really starting back this year
Uh-huh.
from the pandemic. Yeah, I didn't play with the with the pandemic.
Oh
Um,
Lord, we know.
so basically, just starting back. My church asked me to teach line dance at the they own a they manage an apartment complex and senior living, St. Paul Senior Living Apartments.
Okay.
So I'm teaching about 2 Fridays a month for an hour for the residents, and I've opened it up to people from the outside that want to come in, and it's a beginner class
I'll get ready to say when you
basically.
teach the seniors, this beginners, I'm sure. Yeah, them beginners, them seniors don't
Say
know
that
none of that
again.
stuff. No, no. And for the ones that do, more power to you. But I just love the beginner stuff. I do.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
exciting.
So
It's exciting to help people, and they come to your class that one time. When they come back, you did something right.
Yes.
You know, you did something right.
yeah.
And I don't know who it was. I think it was John Woodhouse that told me. He said, Queen, if people come to your class who have never danced before and they learn one thing, you've done your job.
Mhm.
Yep.
Done your job. Or they leave
Absolutely,
knowing one dance.
absolutely.
So that's when you pull out the shake a
Yeah.
tail feather or same old two-step or roll it. You pull out. And you know, people think it's
Yeah,
funny because
right.
those are old dances. But they're easy dances that you could teach someone who's never danced before. You
We
know,
we used to have a saying that
Absolutely.
you got to get them to keep them. You
that's
have to
right.
get them. They have to enjoy it to come back.
Yeah,
Yes,
And
they
that's
sure
the
do.
goal for them to come
right.
back. You know,
Yes.
you get them first. Walk it when you run.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Yeah, one thing for me that I'm really proud of in the 24 years is that some there are many others to start teaching. So
Yes.
I would say like over a decade ago, 13 instructors, that's what I, counted, have started teaching their own classes,
Okay.
and it makes the line dance community grow in your area. And also, if you have beginner dances, that brings in more
Yes.
people into the line dance community. So beginner beginner classes are really important. So, one of the dancers said, that I was a pioneer, and I said, "That's it. Yes, I'm one of the
Yes.
pioneers."
There you
And you're leaving a legacy too. Yes, you are.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. So everybody else, can tell you, there's so many instructors now in our area, and they're doing great. And now I'm stepping back now, and I'm just, the numbers of students are, not there and all
Mm.
that. But I feel that I have
Yes.
made an
Yes.
impact in this,
And
this
that's what
area.
it's all about.
Yeah.
Because if you
So
teach for 24 years and don't nobody remember you, don't remember your name, don't remember nothing, you taught them. And we need to start over, you know what I'm saying? We want to say hi to Sheila Sanders. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Kathy Hugs. Hi, Alicia and Karen Stewart. Hello, everybody. Thanks for
And
tuning in.
thank
hey,
you very
Melody, we used to
much.
say you might not know my name when I walk in the door, but you're gonna know my name when I walk back out.
Check out. There
When
you
you go
go.
to the back, they might not know
There
you,
you
but after you
go.
teach, then yeah. Well, that was
Like that.
Melody. Yeah. So
Yes.
you don't have to say
Yeah.
much word of
Yeah.
mouth.
Stop.
Uh-oh. Is that the
All
end
right.
of the
I'm
interview?
gonna
Yes.
shut it off.
I'm gonna say hi to Alicia. I see Alicia,
Okay.
a friend
Hi,
of
Alicia.
mine.
Oh, I miss
Alicia.
Alicia. Hi,
Yeah,
Alicia.
Alicia,
Okay.
yes.
You said
Yes.
go.
So y'all, we're
Yes.
gonna if not, we could be talking forever. You know, we gotta move on in our program. I tell you, I'm so excited. So next thing I want to do is say like, share, subscribe to us on Facebook or YouTube. I'm trying to
Yes.
change the
Yes.
setup.
Yes. Like, share, subscribe.
Yes, please like, share,
Yes.
subscribe to us. Hold on. See, I don't like this part. Okay, can y'all see yourself? Can you see yourself? Because my screen.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Yes.
That's small, but I
So
Yes.
see
yeah,
you.
like,
Yes.
share, subscribe. via Facebook or YouTube.
Yes.
And then it's time. Da, 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 da. Wait, hold on. All right, Melody, you ready?
Yes.
Pause. Wait a minute. Melody's birthday is in July. So should we have her to sing?
Oh, of course.
Oh, she gonna sing.
She's gonna sing to herself and everybody else.
Okay.
We sung to ourselves in April.
You can sing happy birthday to all the July babies.
So, okay. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
Yeah.
All the July babies, happy birthday.
Do we have a line dance for that?
Thank
Do we have a line dance for that song?
Great job. I gotta tell everybody, y'all can get that today on YouTube for free $99. If you wait till tomorrow, Amazon is gonna be $9.99.
What's that website?
That version number, happy birthday. Okay.
And happy birthday. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Melody.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
Thank you.
everybody.
When is it? When is your birthday?
Yeah. Excuse me?
When is your birthday?
Oh, it was the 10th. It was the 10th.
Okay. Well, happy
Yes,
birthday.
and Jackie Lewis on. We have celebrate the same day. Jackie Lewis is on. Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
indeed.
Happy birthday,
And-
Jackie.
Birthday to us.
You only get one a year. That's a shame because you get one a year.
Yeah, okay. For real. All right. So now we're gonna move to our announcement section of the program. Excuse me. So, Melody, you have some announcements for us?
Yeah.
Well, let's
Second.
see.
B More said her birthday was July 15th. Happy birthday,
Happy
B More.
Happy birthday. Okay.
My little
Your
bitty
wife,
hand.
yeah, we call her B More. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, you said announcements. Well, I will be at the Waddle on the Hudson event coming up at the end of the month. I'm gonna take that bus from the DMV in Baltimore, and we're heading up to the Hudson Valley. I'm looking forward to it because I haven't been in that area since I was a little girl. I used to have a great uncle that lived there, and we would go often. My dad would pack up the car. We go often up to Fishkill, New York. So when I saw we were going up in the area, I said, okay, I got to do this. And and also Anita's event in Pittsburgh is coming up. I'll be attending and also performing. The ICLDI, we're going to be performing there, and so getting ready for that. And every year I have a pre-Super Bowl line dance party, and that is in, of course, February. If it's not the day before the Super Bowl, it's the week before the Super Bowl. So we're having little snafus this year, lining up for next year, but so I'm working on it. So been doing that for maybe seven years, not including the pandemic. And yeah, so that's all I have.
Okay, thank you. I'm sure it's been great. Every one of those 7 years, it's been great.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Charles, you have some announcements?
I gotta put my glasses on because I'm so small.
Oh, okay.
A small picture right there.
I don't know how to make you bigger, Mr. Charles.
There we go.
That's better. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Well, a lot of announcements, I guess, for me. I just got back from Simpsonville. I was in Duncan yesterday doing an event. End of the month, I'll be in a place called Malden, a group called the Catalinas. I'll be like 2,300 people, fireworks. And of course, and what's that next month? The cruise.
Yeah.
August 19th to 27, 26, I'll be in Jamaica, Cayman Islands.
Okay.
Then I found out I'm going to New York City, Manhattan.
All right.
Some prestigious school called Chapin for people in the New York area. I'll be teaching the students there. And then I'm going to Detroit the week after that for, first of all, it's line dance, official line dance week, or what we want to call it.
Yes, national
Line Dance Week. I'll be in Andy Sandstorm's class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Gilbert, good friend of mine. We're going to grab up there. and then come back, and I will be back in Duncan in October. Then I'm going to see you in October.
Oh, I'm sorry.
in Tampa. And a lot of people don't know. I have never ever met Queen. never ever met her. We've never met, but we still had that rapport, which is what it tells you something about that. It does.
Yeah, we have never met. Even as a we never met. Nope.
And
only
then
on podcasts.
Oh, just a podcast. And of course, I'm going to Bernard Smith's in Columbus, Ohio in November for his birthday. And you turn the calendar around, and I will be one of those beginners ball. Event. Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, me too. I'll be there this time. Y'all ain't gonna leave me out this year. Next year, I'm gonna be there. I picked it this year, but I'll be in the house next year. I got my team ready.
I talked to Jackie, so she's gonna be on land next September. She's been out the water. She's gonna have a Cali Jam, Jackie and James. So me and my wife said we're gonna go there next year. And then we take the big cruise in 2025. 2,000 people already. People.
Yes.
We got Reverend Carlos on last week.
Right, Melody? You're gonna be on the cruise 2025 cruise?
I am hoping to go. I have not made my down payment yet. But yes, I'm hoping. Yes. Got to look at my finances, so yeah. That's something that you don't really want to miss.
Right, exactly.
Shirley says nothing small about me. Get my glasses and read that what she just said.
Okay, is that it, Mr. Charles?
I hope so, because I'm just tired this week.
I ain't seen our deacon today. We got to find out where our deacon is. But the announcements I have. Step for Health, 10th anniversary dance celebration in Denver, Colorado, August the 4th through the 6th. Line dance in Chicago, Steppin', Urban Ballroom, DFW Swing Out, and so much more. Dance, sleep, repeat. That's their theme. They say you're going to dance, you're going to sleep, and you're going to repeat that all over again. So I thought that was cool. And if you need more information, just let me know. I have their card with all the information on it. And then a Purple Rain Affair tribute to Prince showcase in Ontario, California.
That sounds so much fun. Oh my goodness.
Yes, it's a 3-day weekend, August the 11th, 12th, and 13th, 2023. I'll be in Ontario, California. I had never heard of that. I thought it was Canada, but it's California. We have some awesome instructors. Harriet is one of them, Harriet Cox Stuckey. Marva Black, Miss Dottie is going to be an instructor. Novella Peterson, Vicki Johnson out of California. DJ Twist is going to be there. And who else? Elijah, I think is how you say it. Rosalind Cook, Tina B. I was at Tina B's event this year, and Robert Johnson. So we're all going to be instructors. And that's August the 11th through the 13th, 2023 in Ontario, California. And then I'm leaving there and going to Cincinnati, Ohio. September 29th through October 1st is Andy Glover's 513 Natty Rock. And that's going to be awesome as well. It has some really great instructors. I just met Karen last week, I believe it was. And Karen is going to be
Karen.
And that event is September 29th through October 1st. So that's going to be awesome. With Andy Glover, oh my God. That's like taking a can and taking the top off in the his energy level is there. So then I have let's celebrate. Oh, okay. Let's celebrate National Line Dance Week. Woo, 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 woo. National Line Dance Week is September 10th through the 16th. And we're asking all line dance instructors around the world to do something special one day that week for National Line Dance Week. And what we ask is that, the founder,
Shirley Mitchell, right?
Shirley Mitchell asked that we take 10% from one of our classes and either give to Alzheimer's, the Alzheimer's Foundation, or give 10% to a charity in reference to line dance, National Line Dance Week. So that's September 10th through the 16th
Okay.
of this year.
Okay.
And then, hold on.
Sweet.
Uh-oh. I wonder what's getting ready to happen. I wonder.
Right.
What's next?
23 Annual Urban Dance Symposium. The Queen is giving a ball. Woo!
Yeah.
My last symposium. This is my final symposium. I'm so excited. It's my 10th anniversary. And I have some awesome line dancers, instructors lined up. I mean, some from the East, some from the West, some from Central, some from all over, just everywhere. Rondi Hackett is going to be our MC, and our DJ is going to be DJ Joe, my awesome husband. Oh my God.
All right.
And we got Carlos, we got Bam Bam, we have Mr. Charles. Somebody named Mr. Charles. I don't know that man. Mr. Charles. Carla Gray from London. We have Jerome Green Cole, King of Line Dance, Diamond Green. We have Zandra Hill Colston, Bernadette Burnett, Earl Miller, Harris Parks, Alvina Richburg, Gumby and Judy, and Jay Most.
You got a serious crew.
It's a serious crew. We have an awesome time. And I asked y'all to, with my announcements, is to listen to DJ Joe at trainwreck.listentomyradio.com. That's my husband. He is now a radio DJ. He has his own spot on internet radio. So I ask y'all to listen in if you're not busy. Trainwreck.listentomyradio.com and tune in to his radio show. It's on Monday and Friday. 7 to 10. Thank you. I missed that part. Sorry. Monday and Friday, 7 to 10.
7 to 10.
Okay. I don't think Tiki Carlos is on this week. So we're going to talk about the line dancing groove cruise. You don't want to be the one that's on land that we're waving at from the ship. We're going to have the whole, I don't say like house, we're going to have the whole ship. Okay.
Believe it.
It's going to be awesome. Can you imagine? Now, I had a line dance cruise last year, and for my group, for my symposium, and it was like we had like 100 cabins. I thought we was doing something, y'all. I'm talking about 3,000 line dancers. I'm gonna tell you something. The ocean ain't ready. Ship, you know what I'm saying?
Whole island.
Imagine the whole our own island party. I mean, just dancing anywhere we want to. Because Carlos was saying, like, the last several years he's had it, that they could only dance in certain places that Carnival would give them. They want to give you an 8 o'clock in the morning party. That's not, So this time we can dance all over the ship, everywhere, in the hallways, outside the elevator, in the casino,
everywhere.
Every nightclub is gonna be dancing. Every place on the ship is gonna be dancing. In the water, out the water. Now we say in the water, not the ocean. We talking about the pool. Because I don't want nobody to dancing,
It's Shark Week around here. Nope.
Okay, yes. So I think that is all the announcements I have. Thank you for listening.
One more.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
We got talking about going to London.
Oh, yes.
To Paris.
Oh, yes. We are going to London. I didn't put that one on here. I'm sorry. I forgot to type that one in. We are going to London next year with Carla Gray. She's in London, UK, and she has invited us to come over. All of the particulars are not ready yet. As soon as they are, I would definitely put them on screen for everyone. But we're looking at August or September, Mr. Charles. I can never remember.
That's August. End of August.
We're looking at August 2024. We are going to London, and she's going to take us on a train ride over to Paris. So we're going to spend some time in Paris. I'm sorry, what you say, Mr. Charles?
Bon Ani, Happy New Year's. I've been over there for New Year's. Paris is something, yeah.
It's something. You know what I want to do? I want to go to Paris and sit on the park bench and just watch all the fashions go by. I want to
a lot of people on that strip. Oh my God, a lot of people.
So that's, and they say it's a lot of love. Then you say, Mr. Charles, they kiss on every corner.
He's cheap.
Right.
All right. One thing I forgot. Those who are interested in tickets for the 2023 Annual Urban Dance Symposium, you can cash at me, $, the LDC, that stands for the Line Dance Connection, or Zelle 813-407-1216. Or we take money orders, we take checks up until September. And you can mail, if you have a check or money order, you can mail it to the address on the screen, or you can just give me a call and I can tell you how all of that goes. Okay. So now we're going to the next part of our show. We're going to our shout outs. I know, Melody, you told me you had a lot of shout outs, girl.
Go ahead, girlfriend.
Okay. Well, first shout out to the DMV line dance family.
Yes.
24 years, I have met so many people, have made so many friends in the DMV. Just that's the first shout out. Shout out to Randy Dennis in all his years of hosting line dancing. That's really how I really got started in Baltimore, and he's still going strong. Also the DMV DJs that keep the grooves going: Will Baker, Diane Thompson, Rose Williams, and Burley Johnson. They keep it going for us in the DMV.
Okay.
Will Baker.
So those are my shout outs.
Oh, that's it. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Charles, you have shout out?
Well, I always start off with shout out to my wife that actually helped me get on this podcast today because I was running.
Okay.
Get back here to get on the podcast. She was on for a minute last week. Of course, I give a shout out to your 24 years. I did 16. Yes. I thought I was doing something.
Wait. Got to do my clap.
And the fact that you had so many instructors learn from you, that's a shout out in itself. That speaks volumes of you as a person. And as a teacher, that speaks volumes. I always have to give a shout out to Queen, because putting me on this podcast is just so. I'm even giving a shout out to her husband for actually doing what he loves to do, DJing and everything, and our wonderful partner that we missed today, Zandra. Hope that she gets back safely.
Yes.
All the instructors and people that I met on this podcast, I give a shout out, and I try to tell people, don't just get on the podcast when your friend's gonna keep going. You never know who's gonna be on here. You never know what you're gonna learn.
That's true.
You do, and I always give a shout out to the list to the right. We love you guys. Just keep supporting all of us. And of course, last but not least, actually first is the Lord up above, because like you said, line dancing take you so many places. That's God. I'm sorry.
That is definitely God. One announcement I forgot: UC Star Awards. How could I forget the UC Star Awards? Maryland. Oh my God. January 25th through 28th, 2024. But let me tell you this: they have a waiting list.
Yeah, sold out in a month.
Yes. And they got a larger hotel, and it's still sold out already. Like, oh my God. So, I just talked to Mike this morning. Mike, I need a ticket, Mike. He said, sorry, it's sold out. You're on the waiting list. I was like, man. But anyway, one you don't want to miss, UC Star Awards. It's an awesome event every year.
It really is.
And, you meet so many people at UC Star Awards. So I want to give a shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, of course. I want to give a shout out to my wonderful husband, who is so supportive of everything I do. I know I get on his nerves. I'm like, babe, you got to do this, you got to do that. Basically. And he know I don't miss the podcast. He know that. I don't care where we travel to. We got to be home on Sunday for the podcast.
You was in the airport one time walking, trying to get on the podcast.
Hey, gotta be on the podcast. Yes. So I really appreciate my husband. I mean, he's really supportive. I want to say, Miss Melody, I give a shout out to you. I tell you, you are an awesome lady. I met you through the ICLDI, and we've been sisters. Thank you for being our guest today, Mr. Charles.
Thank you so much.
I tell you, love you. You are thank you. You're an awesome co-host. I tell you, I salute you. We always salute each other. I salute you. And Miss Sandra, who wasn't able to get on, she's still driving. Please be safe, Sandra. If you can hear us, get home safely. We miss you today. And all of our viewers. Oh my God. Sheila said she got her ticket. Sheila, don't rub it in. Thank you, Sheila. Don't. She got her ticket for the UC Awards. I ain't got mine yet. But
I got a
thank you
stalker
for
on here.
all
There's a
about.
stalker.
There's a stalker on here. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Shirley. She's talking about Charles. Remember, I'm the stalker. She stalked me and my wife on the cruise. I'm having
Yes.
security this year.
And Karen Lewis, they love Mr. Charles. Yes, we love you. We love you. We appreciate you. And all of our viewers, we couldn't do this, make this possible
Yes.
without you and our guests. We thank you for tuning in. I look forward to meeting you too, Karen. So excuse me. We're gonna go to the next. Oh, let me reiterate. For those of you who don't know, National Line Dance Week is the third week of September, September 10th through the 16th. It starts on Monday through Sunday. It's always the third week of September, and that week happens to the 10th is the third week because it starts then I think at the end of the week that month. So every year, the third week of September is National Line Dance Week. And we just ask all of the line dancer or the line dance instructors around the world to do something special that week in recognition of National Line Dance Week. Because let me tell y'all something, it's an honor for us to be in the Library of Congress, okay? As
Yes.
National Line Dance Week.
Yes.
That's a big thing. That's
Yes.
really a big thing.
Thank you, Ray.
And we talked about the Line Dancing Groove Cruise. Make sure you get your ticket. Go to www.thelinedandsingggroovecruise.com. Deacon Carlos and Avis have done an awesome job. And we just want to continue to support them. We're going to fill up that ship, y'all. We need 3,000. We already got over 2,000. We want to fill up that ship. So if you haven't got your ticket yet, it's only $50 now down payment. It used to be $250. Now they lowered it to $50, and you only have to pay every other month, right, Mr. Charles?
Every other month. I think it's $47 to be exact.
Yeah, $47 every other month. Come on, y'all. We can do the
Okay, you can do that. Can do that.
Yes.
That. Okay, and let's see. We did our shout outs. Okay, we're gonna go to our important resources. Okay, and the first important resource. Oh, wait. That's with me about my little sound thing. Okay, Linda Hart. Go ahead, Mr. Charles. That's your part.
Yeah, but you got it in my face. Let me see.
I got it in your face.
Read that. They can't see me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Charles. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'll sneak around to the side over here. That's Linda Hardy.
Wait. Here you go. There you go, Mr. Charles.
That's in your face. Okay.
That's all right. I'm good.
Linda Hardy, UrbanLineDanceHistorian.com. We were just talking about her with the archives and the Library of Congress. If you do anything, wherever you go, and especially you, Melody, wow.
Yes,
you should have a list, 24 years. You should be it should be named after you or something. But put that on there.
Yes.
So people know what you do and I just got a bucket list just when I went shopping the other day in Duncan, and I would start putting all the stuff that I've been doing. So that's a wonderful thing to do.
Yes, everywhere you've taught, you've been doing it for 24 years.
Yes.
Contact Linda Hardy, and she will put it, on her site and make it a part of history.
She's a wonderful person.
Why do something for 24 years really good and then nobody knows about it? Or not that nobody knows, but I'm saying it's not. That's something really
right.
Yeah.
No, I've met Linda. Yeah, I've met her at one of the events.
She's always there.
Yeah.
Yes, she's an awesome lady. Really, I met her at the UC Star Awards. They had a room for VIPs or where you learn for all the certain line dance instructors, and I was invited and I met her, and she's such a wonderful lady. She really is.
Yes.
Okay, and our next announcement got to be in my face, Mr. Charles. I'm sorry.
You can switch. Put it back in my face.
Oh no, it's fine. Urban Line Dance Connection, Nicole Points has an awesome website that she put up for us, where you can list all of your dances, your classes, and events. So if you make a new dance, choreograph a new dance, go to that site, Urban Line Dance Connection, and put your dance in and tell everybody about it. Because let me tell you, if you don't, not that you have to, but years from now, somebody might take your dance and rename it and make it theirs. But if you have it logged in to the site, okay, or you have it copywritten, nobody can steal your dance. Not that anybody does that on purpose, but we don't always know what everybody else is doing. So if you take a dance, somebody can say, okay, go on Urban Line Dance Connection. I did this dance, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good resource to have and put all your dance. And another thing, if anybody's traveling, say like you're traveling to the DMV and you can't remember Melody's phone number or how to contact her name, you can go to put in DMV or Washington DC and line dances, and all of the line dance groups will come up. The days of their classes, the time, how much it costs, everything is there. It's an awesome tool. Okay. And then we have, go ahead, Mr. Charles.
UniversalSoulLineDancing.com, Katrina Daniels. She just put something out there on her page about make sure you put down the dates, the classes, and because some people aren't putting all that down there. So something was going on in there. I couldn't figure it out. But I know she said 53,000 members now. And that's we talking some people. So we need to fill that shit. 53,000. Can we get 3?
Okay, yes.
Most of my dancers, 53,000 members. Okay.
UniversalSoulLineDance.com. That's Katrina Daniels. And wait. Excuse me. Why I went on her site, right? You know, I was like, let me see what's on here. And I went to October 13, 14, 15, the 2023 line dance. Was on. Okay, I'm sorry.
Did you tell them about the interviews that me and Zandra gonna interview people?
Oh no, the interviewees for my symposium will be Mr. Charles and Zandra. Everyone is a celebrity that night. It's going to be like being at the Oscars. You're going to walk the red carpet, and then at the end of the carpet, they will interview you, and it's going to be video. So everybody will be a celebrity that night.
You ain't getting past us. Nope.
Can't get past. That's right. So you want to do that. All right. So we're getting ready for our toast. Grab your cups, everybody. For those of you online, Pittsburgh Line Dance Convention occurs during the International Line. Okay, so Pittsburgh Line Dance.
Yes, we'll be there.
Yes, it's the same week as.
Yeah.
I know y'all gonna party over there. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, Alicia.
Yeah, Alicia said congratulations for 24 years. So everybody grab your cups.
All right.
You got a red cup like Mr. Charles, or if you don't, you have a pink one like Melody. Whose turn is it, Mr. Charles?
Yours. I did it last week for Karen, remember?
All right, yes. Okay, so Melody, we can't thank you enough for being a guest on Let's Talk Soul Line Dance today.
Yeah.
You have been awesome, and we're not finished yet, but we want to toast to you. Say thank you for singing happy birthday. Thank you for keeping line dance going 24 plus years, which I know you got 24 more. So
yes.
Thank you for keeping it going in our community, because that's a big thing that we, and then you're sharing information with us today. We really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. And okay, now watch this real quick on our toast. You're in Maryland, right?
Yes. Yes.
Charles is in South Carolina, and I'm in Florida, but we all right here together in one place.
That works.
Toast to you.
Around the world.
May you have 54 years of success in line dancing and in your life.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Cheers, everybody. Ooh, that's pretty good, Mr. Charles.
If you need a red cup, contact me. I'll send you one. Give me your address, you'll get one.
You say, Mr. Charles, send you a red cup. Okay. All right. Melody, don't forget to add Let's Talk Soul Line Dance to your bio. We appreciate you for being our guest today. And the next thing is, if you are interested in being a guest on Let's Talk Soul Line Dance podcast, contact me, Queen Sheila, at 813-407-1216. On Facebook, it's Queen. Now, my Queen is QWEEN. So that usually that comes up first when you put in QW on Facebook, or you can email me at queensheila@gmail.com. But not only me, if you know Mr. Charles or you know Zandra, you can contact one of those if you're interested in being one of them, if you're interested in being a guest on Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. We'd love to have you as our guest on the show. All right. So
Red Cup Brigade, huh?
What you say?
That's what Karen said. We all part of the Red Cup Brigade.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so now we're going to the dance of the week.
Okay.
Dance of the week is WGL. We Got Love.
You know
The
that's
song
right.
is We've Got Love by Babyface and choreographed by LaVon Williams. Okay.
Yes,
I'll let
yes,
that constantly scroll. That's the song that Melody chose for this week.
yes,
Wait a minute.
WGL.
We
And
got love.
Got
yes,
Love.
we got
That
love.
was our wedding when we got married last year in New
Uh-huh.
Orleans. That was our first dance we did. We
Oh
got
my
I
God.
called him to
Oh
get
my
permission,
gosh.
and he was all excited about it. Yes,
Oh,
we got love.
Oh,
That
great.
was
That
our
is
first
great.
dance.
Thanks for sharing
Good.
that.
Back out on
We know that was
Facebook.
the
That
right
was
song,
wonderful.
Melody. We know that was the right song.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly. I didn't even know.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's the right song. Okay.
Right.
So now we're going to go to the part of the show where everybody can participate.
Yes, Karen.
Trivia cake. All right, we ready? Y'all ready? Y'all not ready? Y'all got y'all pad and y'all paper and y'all notes and y'all rewinds and y'all what's that? Google and
Pause button.
all right. So Melody, would you be our guest to ask the first question of our audience? Something we talked about during the show that you want to ask our audience that they
Okay.
no, I'm sorry.
Where did I get my start in line dancing? What city? What area? What city? Put it that way.
Good question.
Yeah.
Good
So
question.
so looking at the chat. Okay.
Yep, we have to answer in the chat.
Yep. What city did I get my start in line dancing?
All right.
Okay.
Maryland B.
Start. That's the
Ricky
state. Oh,
Potts.
there we go. Baltimore. That's it. That's
Who
it.
No,
got it?
no.
Ricky Potts
Baltimore.
got it?
Yeah.
All right.
No, D Mosey. Ricky Potts,
Yes.
you're supposed to call me.
Ricky Potts. All right. Wait. Let me clap. Ricky. Go, Ricky.
That's it.
You better call me too.
Go, Melba. All right, good job, y'all. Good job. All right,
Yes.
Mr. Charles, you have a question for our audience?
Sure, I missed some of the podcasts, but one of them I remember is how many instructors actually that branched off from your tree? How many instructors?
I thought Tanya wasn't on here this week.
Sandra?
She always asks the hard questions. You got one.
She said, how many from that big tree she has? How many branched off?
Yeah.
There it is. Bam. See?
Who has it?
Karen.
Karen. Oh, congratulations, Karen. Congratulations. All right. So my question is, let me see. How many years has Melody been dancing? Not just teaching, but dancing.
We got to get that song. We got to look it up.
I know I got to look that one up. How many years has Melody been teaching?
25.
Almost up. Melva. Melva got it. Melva. She got it.
You've been dancing.
Almost got it, but that's quite.
30.
How many years you been teaching though? I thought you said a different number.
Yeah, I'm teaching 21, but
you ain't supposed to answer.
Oh, you told him.
Yeah, because 24 is how long you've been dancing.
Yeah.
21 is how many you've been
24.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to ask another question. You got
No, 24 is correct.
Yes.
Where Melva been?
What year did she start line dancing? There we go. Ow.
Count back to how many? Where's the math people at? I watch numbers.
Okay.
You got to count backwards.
How to dance, right? That's how we learn how to count. All right.
99.
Ricky got it first. Yeah.
That's it, right?
Ricky got it first, and then Melva.
Got it first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Congratulations. And now, okay, Ricky, now you know you can't give her one answer a week. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. How many questions was that so far? 3, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to ask the last one, Melody?
Well, I think we've done it all. Okay, my first dance that I learned. My first
Okay.
line dance. Everyone knows their first line dance they learn.
Yes.
Okay. I told that early in the show
Yes. What was her first line dance?
that I learned. Yeah.
Mm, Oh yeah, I know. Can I ask?
Um,
I know.
I gotta watch the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Somebody get it yet? Not yet.
I'm interested to hear this.
Let me tell you something. They are rewinding like people understand.
Yes, Boogie Shoes.
Somebody
Not
say boogie.
quite.
Shoes.
That's not the first.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not counting the line dances I learned in during the hand dance period. There it is. I saw it. Oh, Ricky. Oh, Ricky's good.
Ricky's on. He's
Oh yeah,
suspended.
Baltimore bounce too. Go Ricky.
Bounce too.
We're gonna suspend him.
Ricky
Right.
was paying attention. Listen, Ricky ain't missing nothing.
Suspended, Ricky.
Right. All right. Now everybody know the answer now. All right, Cynthia. Robert said boogie shoes. Okay. It's all good, y'all.
Go to
D-Mo,
B. Moses.
thank y'all so much for tuning in. And we got to tell you who our guest next week. Our next week's guest is Jackie Bowie.
Oh no.
All the way from
Oh, no.
California.
Bring your laughing cap. I'm telling you right now.
Yes. Jackie Bowie will be our guest next week. And I'm excited. I think I've covered everything. Did I forget anything, Mr. Charles?
I don't think so.
I'm trying to go up.
You
to
did
mine.
do that. Yeah.
Oh, and Melody, make sure that you create a bio for yourself because it's so important as far as putting you in the Library of Congress and documenting your legacy. That's big. Documenting your legacy for real. That's really a big thing. And so we appreciate you being our guest today. It's really been great talking to you. Thank you for all the information.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
one thing we could tell people, you could tell your friends if they couldn't get on tonight.
Okay.
It's on. Let's talk soul line dancing on YouTube. The whole interview. So you say I can't make it Sunday night. No problem. It's on there all the time. So no one really has no reason. Really.
And I forgot to tell you, Melanie, whoever has the most viewers by the end of the year for their interview on the show would get $50 Christmas present from me.
Okay, that's nice. Okay.
When are you interviewing me again?
You know what,
I'm gonna promote. I'm telling you.
Yeah, so everybody who tunes in and watch your video would count towards your numbers at the end of the year. And actually, they tell me who has the most numbers. So there's an analytics that come up with Restream, because we used a platform called Restream, and it tells me who has the most. Wonderful job, Mel. Very entertaining, guys. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, everybody that tuned in today. We love you. We appreciate you. And we never end a broadcast without saying, love is no good unless you give it away. So here's some of ours. Thank you so much.
Everybody. Melody. Appreciate meeting you.
Beautiful week. Go ahead, Mr. John.
I was telling I got to meet her somewhere. You know, at the airport or something. I got to meet you something.
You're going to meet her on the ship. Not before 2023 on the ship. And everybody that tuned in, if you tuned in later, please, please, please go to the Line Dancing Groove Cruise. And it's only $50 registration now. We're going to fill up the ship. And we don't want to be waving at nobody on the sidelines. We want everybody. I was trying to find the information, Mr. Charles. Of course, when you're looking for something, you can never find it, though.
Did you see Carlos' last video?
Yes,
he
I
was
did.
running around cutting grass, and he was freaking out. Lord have mercy.
Yes, something wrong with me.
That guy, something.
So, just to reiterate, everything has been great. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to go to Trainwreck www.listentomyradio.com. My husband, DJ Joe, is on there on Mondays and Fridays from 7 to 10. I tell you, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. So everybody have a good week. Love y'all. Love you.
Thank you, everybody.
Love you. Thank you so much for being our guest today. And Mr. Charles, you're the most awesome co-host. Miss Sandra, I know you couldn't be on. We love you too. You are awesome host as well.
We miss
Y'all have a good one. And I'll see you next Sunday, same time, same bat station. Good night. Good night, everybody.